Welcome to your midday broadcast of a very feel-good day today. For today's midday broadcast of your feel-good show, Expresso, we are being joined by not one, not two, but three talented comedians and performers who are here to tell us all about the upcoming comedy Near the Less Flippen Cold Sea event, which is taking place in the mother city very, very soon. Yes, we can enjoy stand-up comedy by ourselves at home, we've proven this, but we know nothing beats the atmosphere of actually being able to share in the merriment, the atmosphere with fellow audience members as live events slowly but surely open up again. Cape Townians are being treated to a live comedy showcase in Muizenberg's Masque Theatre. It's called Comedy Near the Less Flippen Cold Sea, which is true, because it is a little less flippin' cold. And event organizer Nicola Date joins us right now to share more about how it's all coming together. Nicola, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here today.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Comedy is back. And comedy didn't leave, because there was lots to laugh about during lockdown, lots to cry about as well.
Yes.
Very, very difficult time for performers, comedians especially, but what I've loved seeing is how the brotherhood of comedians has just come to the fore. This idea that you guys look after each other, that you support each other in everything that you do. And these sorts of events feel very much a part of that. But just how tough has it been to endure the last 4 months?
I would say 120% tougher than anything else I've ever had to experience.
Really? Wow.
You know what? I am not only a comedian, I'm also a costume designer. I work in events PR. I do all sorts of things within the arts industry. And suddenly, my entire career was non-existent. So it's been a really, really difficult time. But as you said, I've really noticed comedians coming together, taking comedy into places where the people are living and, you know, really just starting to explode now and explore different avenues. So as much as it's been difficult, I think that the arts industry is going to take it to a new level now, because we've all felt the pain of not having our passion, and now it's going to be coming back.
We value our audiences so much more. From my perspective, exactly. I value a real-life guest that I can, well, I can't quite poke you and pinch you, but
almost.
You are there and I can actually look into your eyes. So I really do understand from your side how difficult it must have been to try and perform and foster that kind of energy and that click when, as a comedian who feeds off an audience. So how good does it feel now that you can have an audience together, and what prompted this particular get together, this group of amazing artists that you've got performing?
So I used to be the manager of the Masque Theatre, and the current manager, Patricia, and I have had a really cool relationship, and we got together and we chatted, and I said, let's bring more comedy to the Southern Peninsula, because there isn't a lot that happens on that side of the world. I've been so fortunate. I've only actually been in stand-up comedy for about 1.5 years now.
Oh, wow.
And I've been so fortunate.
You're a freshie.
I'm a newbie. I'm a little baby. I'm a teacup comedian in height and in experience. But I do come from an arts background, and it's been amazing for me to see how the other comedians have been so supportive, have been willing to perform with me. And I wanted to start a platform that side that is bigger than a small little restaurant or club show or something like that. You know, for us to actually branch into the theatre world, get onto CompuTicket, do something massive that we can grow and develop and, yeah, and become, you know, one of the forefront shows in the comedy community.
Because the sea is a little bit warmer there.
It is, yes, and I live in Milnerton side where it is really cold, and sometimes, you know, my family goes, let's go to Muizenberg to swim in something a little more warm, and then we're like, nah, it's 30 minutes away. So, well, hence the name.
It's worth making the drive out there for this particular show, because you've got an amazing lineup of comedians.
We do.
So talk me through the lineup. Who's joining you on stage?
Awesome. So our host is the incredible Chantal Jacks, who is a dear friend of mine who has been my comedy mentor, who literally, I inboxed her, I slid into her DMs 1.5 years ago, and I said, I want to do this thing, and she has supported me 100% and helped me grow.
Aww.
Aww.
Oh, she's sitting in the wings right now, crying a little bit. Aww, we're going to meet Chantal in just a moment.
Yeah, and then the amazing Mel Jones is, of course, our headliner. And then as well, we have joining us on stage Phil DeLange, who is a powerhouse. We have Yassine Baker, who is also incredible, Kenwyn Williams, who is the funniest, most wonderful human. And then, of course, Sarah Pierce-Jones from Heart FM, who has dabbled a bit in comedy and is joining us and being brave.
So you're no longer the freshest on the stage.
No, Sarah's done comedy long before me. She definitely has, but she's also a dear friend of mine and is joining us. So it's really a strong lineup.
I'm getting a sense that there's something special behind this as well. It's not just a great comedy show, but there's a lot of heart behind it. And the fact that you guys all care so much about each other, that's cool. How do you build your material now? Is it COVID material? Have you learned how to laugh at everything that's happened to you over the last 6 months? Can we talk about anything else? What's funny to comedians right now?
So
Donald
for me,
Trump, maybe.
I don't go much into politics. Personally, I laugh, yes, but comedy, not so much. I had COVID.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was extremely sick with COVID. You know, like my oxygen levels barely there, sick with COVID. And so I've definitely drawn on that for my material. But also I would say my persona is very much about I always have said I'm a triangle growing up in a world of squares. I've never kind of known where I belong and where I fit in. And through comedy, I've learned that it's okay to be weird, it's okay to be different. And so that's kind of really my message, and especially to young kids who may not feel they fit in the convention, is to just be like, just be me, guys. Just be crazy and embrace your crazy. So that's my message.
Be professionally yourself.
Exactly.
You can do it. I absolutely love it. Sounds amazing. You can get some of the live comedy entertainment you've been craving for by catching the Comedy Near the Less Flippen Cold Sea event in Muizenberg's Masque Theatre in Cape Town on Saturday, the 21st of November. Tickets are just $100. Come on, get out of here. And they can be booked at computerticket.com. We're going to chat to more of this amazing team in just a moment. Don't stray too far.